number one is building strong fundamentals. So, a lot of this day and age, we're in instant gratification, cell phones, everything's at your disposal. And I think sometimes other coaches out there are looking to fix things or put a patch on something that, a player might be having. And from here, I communicate. I have interviews with the kids and the parents. I let them know, like, hey, this is long-term development. I'm not here to do quick fixes, so I like to have students who are involved for the long term. And some of them don't necessarily want to play high-level college golf, but they want their kid to be adequate in that they can go out and play golf with mom and dad, or they can go out and maybe some want to compete, but they're not into trying to get a golf scholarship. I really care about your future, but like for us to get to that next level that you want, like we're going to have to address these things. And so when you read that on, I think I know where you got that from. That's what that means, and so it's just having those conversations, but you have to build trust and a relationship with your players first. Because when you do get to the point where you are working with them for years at a time, you've got to be on a team with them. You've got to be working towards the same goal. And so establishing that trust where you can push them when you need to, they know why you're doing it and they're on board with it, and they trust you to help them through kind of those tough swing changes or tough learning experiences.
Yeah. And what role has collecting data taken in your coaching of junior golfers? Is it something that you've long believed in, or has it been something that's sort of come into your coaching?
No, I actually previously I was using Decade for a few years for my players, and I switched over to Clipped. And one of the main reasons is the what to work on, and it makes it indisputable. And I love that aspect of it because, for instance, I have a player last week and she's just working on driver. And I go and I pull up her Clipped and it says importance to her scoring is 4%. And her putting was 62%. I've never seen anyone's putting say that high at 62%. And I showed it to her and she was like, oh, wow. Like she just wasn't aware of it.
And I understand that some of your players now are adding, activities, outside of their rounds of golf. Obviously, Clipped has a growing menu of drills, and it will be a menu that grows. But also there's the opportunity to put in your fitness, or, you might have read something on psychology, or you might have, found something in a golf magazine that resonated with you, or just wanted to document a feel or something like that. How important do you think that ability to journal and log your whole game is, in terms of how you coach?
It's so important because, what I've noticed with the kids is they'll start something, but sticking with it, or, oh yeah, I remember when I did that. It's a way to input it and then reflect on it. So, hey, when I had a good tournament, this is how I prepared and led up for it. You can look in that locker that Clip is established and be like, okay, I did these drills leading up to it. I did these workouts. I did these mental activities. It's all right there and it worked. And, as a golfer and a coach, when you find something that works, you want to continue to keep doing that. And so I think it's a way, the kids have a lot going on. There's a lot of distractions. They will forget things. And I think it's a just nice, clean kind of area to keep all of the elements of your training in one spot so that you can go back and reflect on it.